Okay. Hi, this is Sanjay Gangal from GIS Cafe. I'm here with Ashish Raj, co-founder and COO at Transerve Technologies Private Limited. Hello, Ashish.
Yeah, hi Sanjay, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Well, thank you so much for taking time to speak with us. And Ashish, tell us about Transerve Technologies.
Sure. So before I begin to describe Transerve Technologies, what I'd like to do is probably re-emphasize two facts for your viewers, which are well-known facts, but let me sort of restate them nonetheless. First and foremost is the amount of data that the world is producing on an annual basis. It's an insane amount of data that we are generating year on year with an approximate CAGR of close to 65%. Now, all of this data has a location component built in. Now, the other fact that many of your viewers realize is that industry in general, and specifically the small and medium businesses, are unable to harness the power of spatial insight. So what Transerve is doing is trying to bridge these two statements together. So what we're trying to do at Transerve is build a product platform that allows for the common business user to arrive at usable customer insight. Now, when I say the common business user, I mean a business user that does not have a GIS background and probably can only intuitively use basic technologies. So that is what we at Transerve are attempting to do. Sanjay?
Okay, so tell us about your products. What exactly are your products?
Sure. So unlike other larger GIS companies, we choose to have an extremely tight and integrated product portfolio. So hence, we would want to limit this to a singular statement, not plural. So we have just one product. And that single product is called Transerve Online Stack. And as the name suggests, it's an open stack which allows for assimilation of a variety of data. It has a core GIS engine in between, and then an extremely sophisticated location intelligence tool on top of it. So that is what TOS is all about.
Okay, and what are some of the applications for this product?
So the applications, like I mentioned, are immense in terms of use cases and implementations. So what we've been trying to do at Transerve for the past 2.5 years from the last time that you'd interviewed us is we've tried to establish ourselves in a variety of domains in both government, public sector, as well as private sector. So we have use cases as diverse as forecasting supply chain management, all the way down to managing fecal sludge management for an urban local body, and everything that comes in between. So purposefully, what we've tried to do is create use cases in diverse domains to allow for consumers in general to realize the potential of spatial insight and the ease of use of TOS, which is Transerve Online Stack.
Okay, and so you transferred online stack, and you also transferred data collector. I guess both of them work together.
Yeah, so Transerve Data Collector has now been named TOS Collect, which is Transerve Online Stack Collect. TOS Collect is just appendage to TOS, which allows for real-time data gathering. So like we're all realizing that the data, which is humongous in nature, is being generated in real-time basis through a variety of sensors, through ground truthing, through Earth observatory data. And what we're trying to do at Transerve is that allowing businesses to add on to that sea of information with their own collected information, which is proprietary data. So TOS Collect allows them to install this extremely simple using app on their Android phone or iOS phone, and to be provided to surveyors and collect data in real time. This also allows for crowdsourcing of data. It has payment gateways built in, so you can pay for crowdsourcing or a managed crowdsourcing if you may. So TOS Collect, like I said, is an appendage, though an extremely powerful appendage to TOS.
Okay, and so you mentioned some of the industries. What are some of the other industries that you've not mentioned where this can be applied in?
So we've done extremely interesting work, and probably I'd like to touch upon a few things that we've done in the government, which have led to a large scale social impact. So one of our key goals, even though we are a for-profit company, is to utilize technical intervention or technology to allow for mass scale social impact. So one example that we did, which was spearheaded by a philanthropic entity for Odisha, where we enabled them to award land titles to urban slum dwellers. Now, this is the segment of unaddressed population that needed to be addressed. And using the effective utilization of drone technology, combination of a lot of socioeconomic data gathered from the ground, validated by multiple stakeholders in real time, to allow for the effective end result of land titles being given to this unaddressed segment of the population. And like we're all aware, there is a significant chunk in India that constitutes urban poor. Percentages as high as 20 to 25% of all urban population can get segmented in this bucket. So we're very proud that something that we could do in a very agile and nimble manner using our innovative technology has led to far-reaching social impact. On the other hand, we have multiple private sector use cases, from pharmaceutical companies to fertilizer companies to large FMCGs. But the intention here again is to build a very intuitive platform. And our next phase is to get into artificial intelligence to allow for the usage of these vast amounts of data that are currently in the open source domain. So you have census data, you have close to about 2,500 data sets that people are not able to use effectively, at least in India. So that's another area that we're focusing on.
And are you selling worldwide or primarily in India?
So currently we're focusing on India. India, we believe, is a huge untapped market. When we all realize that geospatial insight is something that comes as a no-brainer to people like you and me and your viewers, we find it absolutely mind-boggling as to why is it not being used by pretty much everybody who is running a business. So that is something that we endeavor to achieve and probably would like to focus towards India first. But all of these use cases with minimal effort can be replicated globally. And we would certainly hope so that we do catch the attention of your global viewers as well.
Okay, and what is the best way for our viewers to find out more information about Transurv Technologies?
So our website is a great source of information, but what would probably be much more frequently updated are our social handles. The most relevant ones for this conversation would be the LinkedIn feed as well as the Twitter feed that we have. But besides that, we are also on Instagram and Facebook. And we have a lot of coverage in terms of articles and blogs, which will be featured in predominantly on LinkedIn and Twitter. The addresses can be provided to you offline.
Okay. Well, that's great. It okay if I ask you a couple of personal questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So Ashish, what is your personal passion outside work?
So my latest passion is, and I am kind of sheepishly admitting that to you, is I recently bought a bodyboard, and I'm planning to learn to surf. So that's my entry level. So for many of the viewers, we are all based in Goa.
Mhm.
So the beach is very close by. So that's something that I'd love to pick up. And hopefully the next time we speak, I should have accomplished at least bodyboarding, if not surfing.
Okay, that's awesome. I wish you all the best. I know that board surfing is not easy, or surfing boards are not easy to pick up, but with enough coaching, enough practice, you can get there. Uh,
Sure, sure.
uh, well, thank you so much for taking time to record this interview with us, Ashish. Have a great day and stay safe.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Okay, this is Sanjay Gangal from GIS Cafe.